Jailry. Luis isn't the most prolific MTGO grinder, but when he plays MTGO, he's often double or triple queuing. Yeah, so if you beat him, it doesn't really even, like... Did you beat him, or did you beat, like, half of him? I've watched a good amount of his cube drafts from MTGO and stuff like that. Even recently, when I'm not an active Magic player. Hey, Geneva. Is Mini Jorbs staying hydrated? Look at this. I got Mini Jorbs the tiniest glass ever. Look at him enjoying drinking from that. I feel like this is a pretty good whale bonus. We want to be able to go this way. We like very much want to go this way. After this, it's okay if we skip the Super Elite, if we're not strong enough for the Super Elite. But yeah, we very much want to get Campfire Elite, Campfire, Campfire. There's no reason we can't go that way, really. It's a good act. Tanya House. The house. It's so tiny. I'm gonna take the Consecrate for a little bit of damage and we'll go from there. Hey, I'm Sassy. Hey, Malarkey. He's out of ult. I don't have to vulnerable pod, do I? Nine plus 18 plus 18 is 45. I might have to vulnerable pod. It'll be 13 plus 18 plus 18. So if I go Eruption, Strike, Strike, I have exact lethal. Decent chance with that draw that the potion ends up not getting used. Oh. Oh. Okay, 3 strikes and a Consecrate. Oh. Well met, Bird Cultist. Hey, Inorganic. Hey, Bunty Man. Blinky Amandel Stuff. Hello. This is D. Hey, Shmamaron. Hello. Hey, Banana Muffin. Hey there, Annette. Empty Body's fine. Crush Joints is fine. I'm gonna go with Crush Joints. Can we move chat, please? Oh, yeah. What's chat doing there? That's not the right place for chat. There you go. Oh. Oh. We did it. We successfely drew Eruption on a turn when we could play it. Empty Mind, I think, is a very good card. This is my opinion on Watcher. My opinion on Watcher is that Empty Mind is a very good card. I look forward to someday understanding more about the character. Question here is whether Tantrum is so good that we take it over Sling of Courage. Sling of Courage is certainly very, very good. Is there a cat? Hard command for Watcher. You can mouse over this. and then click on it, and you will see all of the cards in my deck. Although you won't see cards I haven't taken, I guess. You can probably also find stuff other ways. I don't know. It's possible the Tantrum's so good that we're meant to take it over Sling of Courage. But I did not feel powerful enough to do so. Yeah! I should probably have dealt one more damage at this last, but that's okay. Hey, you done, Ella? Good to see ya. Wallop, Battle Hymn. Two very good cards. Wallop is the card that remains good throughout the run. Battle Hymn's like card that gets us through the first couple of acts and then starts to fall off very noticeably. Thinking the Wallop seems fine. You would take Tantrum, but you are not as good as Jorb. I don't know. I can't really imagine someone taking Tantrum and me seeing them do it and think like, oh, you're wrong. I imagine myself instead thinking like, oh yeah, that seems completely reasonable. So, if you wanted to take Tantrum there, I wouldn't worry too much about it. You wet floor sign bandit, Himawaya. Is it unreasonable to take another Empty Mind here? I really think that card is very good. I think it's better than usual even because I have the upgraded Vigilance, right? You mentioned Shad is almost as good as a single Jorb, but cannot compete with the Jorbs in their multitudes. There are a lot of Jorbs. Sort of unfair to chat, really. In my opinion on hard candy, I cannot work out how anybody eats hard candy without their teeth breaking. My approach has been to simply not eat hard candy in the hopes that my teeth do not break, because I do not want my teeth to break. It's been a long time since I ate hard candy. Just don't bite the hard candy. Sure. Hey, James. For some reason, I was like categorizing candy that I let dissolve in my mouth as different from hard candy. But okay, sure, yeah, that's reasonable. I'm gonna upgrade first. Fear No Evil is a very good card to pair with Double Empty Mind, by the way. I wish I had a Tantrum. I'm going to upgrade first, and then... I don't think this deck takes Snecko Eye very often, so I'll upgrade Eruption. If we get a Resting Relic here, that would be cool. Nope. Okay. I think I go and kill a Super Elite, though. Should be fine. We want 16, 26, 35 damage. That's too much. This should be better. More humor. Brain thinking thanks to the 4 months. What is this? Have a talk to the hand as well. God, I wish I had a tantrum. It would just be really nice to have a tantrum right now. Thanks very much for the 4 months, brain thinking. Hey, Tenta. Hey, Picto. Oh. How long did it take me to achieve the 1 relic achievement? I think it took like a run or two. It didn't take very long. It was pretty doable. There's our resting relic. Got it at slightly the wrong time. Question marks or hallway fights at the moment? I can't imagine not wanting another talk to the hand. Sometimes a card's not so great against Donu Deco or the Act 4 elites, but for the most part it's a pretty good card. The fact that it's like often your best card in the heart fight and it's often your best card at every other point in the run as well is pretty surreal. Hey Medrout, thanks for the 4 months! Just wondering if I take Sash Whip or Bowling Bash here, maybe. They're both okay. I could take a Bowling Bash, I guess. It's just a slightly better version of Strike for, oof. Helping us through the next act, I guess. My opinion on IRL fasting. Not something I've done a lot of. That could use a Simmering Fury. Has 4 ways out of Wrath, so it's going to be pretty safe to play it pretty much all the time. Hey darlies. Full wagon things with 11 months. LSB hype indeed. This is a cool elite fight. So after you kill this, does like another monster spawn or something? Is that why it's an elite fight? How does this one work? That's just it? That's just it. Alright. Flurry of Blows seems good with Talk to the Hand. The Watcher's damage is always so ridiculous early. Yeah, the Watcher's pretty good at dealing damage early, as well as other times in the run, like late and also in the middle of it. Whoops. It's probably meant to play like... Oh, I see what I was doing. Yeah, but I didn't do it. Well, that's interesting. Probably fine. You'll have to excuse any early morning misplays. It is technically 11:33 a.m., which is not necessarily early morning, but I'm me, so it is what it is. It's 8:33 p.m. there. That sounds more reasonable. Wonder if I'm dead. I think this is worth playing, even if it takes a point of damage for me. Because next turn I'm going to play the Eruption and... Shoot, do I even have enough? Maybe I will just die. Glaria Blows is not on my discard pile, and 18 twice is actually 1 damage short. Let's do this. Okay. That was definitely in the wrong order. 1 wallop. 0 wallops. That's concerning. There are, I suppose, lots of ways to win from here, but I like Simmering Fury, Crush Joints, Empty Mind quite a lot. Leaves it at 27 and I'm in Wrath next turn, and I only take 11 damage this turn. Seems alright. Spare Shield, Omniscience, and Conjure Blade. I think we're meant to take Omniscience. I think the card's good enough to be taking it even with some risk of not being able to play it. Hey Grimnejikit, hey Articama. How did I go from killing like a villain in a few seconds to almost dying to Guardian so fast? Well, I'm playing Watcher, which means that sometimes I draw Calm and Wrath cards in the right order and sometimes I don't. And also that I can deal 120 damage a lot more easily than 250. We've experimented with having commands that time the user out automatically on the channel and it doesn't work great. Sure, I'll go for Philostone. Thinking about Ectoplasm there. Heading through the act and making sure we get Campfire, Elite, Campfire, Campfire, Elite here. Seems pretty good. There's also like Elite, Campfire, Elite, but I think that's a little bit too much. Don't really need a store this early, so we'll just start off this way, I think. Playing Bowling Bash seems so good. But being in Wrath's next turn, you know? Empty Mind, Fear No Evil. That it? Could Omniscience for Empty Mind or something. Could take 12. Feels like it's just too good not to do it. I'm getting attacked for so much next turn anyway. Am I actually dead this turn? Good lord. Okay, I should really have used Ink Bottle on a not 0 number, probably. Seems better. I'm gonna take another Flurry of Blows. I still have Talk to the Hand. Let's remove a card and upgrade a random card and get rid of another Strike. Especially with the Dex Potion still. I think it's fine to Flurry here. I'm gonna use the Colorless Potion. See if maybe I can not die this time around. Quadragoon. No, I slept terribly. Absolutely atrociously. Thank you for asking that. Why am I attacking the left one? Well, it had less health, so it was easier to kill. Equip you all. I don't know. It's like usually close between the left one and the right one in that fight. They are very similar enemies. Very cool, Spire. Very cool. My cat is driving me actually insane right now. Just a second. Y'all have the greats. Oh, wait. Wonder how dead I'm about to be. I have no potions. Eugene NKC, thanks for the 3 months. Yellowstone's really beating us up. I think it's more the tiny house than the Philostone. The Philostone's definitely dealt us some damage though, like 20 plus. Hey, we had one good turn. Should have played the defend for Ink Bottle. Hey DJ Mayhem. Good morning. It's so painful to see this act and see how many... Okay, Eternal Feather helps a little bit. See how many elites we could have killed and how much stuff we could have done. And then look at what's actually happened. Wea wants to know whether it is sensible or not to suggest a play which is impossible. So we go Wallop with Pennib. I think like there. Yeah, probably there. Yes, see Twitchy. Estiples, thanks for the 9 months. Like water's sanctity, foreign influence. Like water is... it's not that great here because I have a couple of empty mines. I don't actually stay in calm all that well. I think sanctity is just a pretty bad card. Foreign influence seems a little bit slow. I'm gonna grab a heal and assume that that gets me to a point where I can take an elite fight. Whew. He's a Mao, a little bit. Mephistopheles. Venkalos. It's a very silly word. Mephistopheles. I feel like pronouncing that word wrong is probably more acceptable than pronouncing it right. Conclude Plus. It's a little bit late in the game for Conclude Plus. On the other hand, about to take an Act 2 Elite fight, about to fight Collector. So 2 very good reasons for it. This is, of course, the fight where it doesn't do very much. This is the fight where Philostone is at its worst. Cool. Which way is better? Well, it's this way, right? We don't want the big attack turn 1 either. I didn't have a kill there, did I? I don't think I quite had lethal there. I should have done the math though. Also, I'm playing Watcher, so if I think that I might have had lethal there, I almost certainly did have lethal there. That's awkward. Okay, a Lizard Tail. Could take a 3rd Flurry of Blows. I don't think the deck really supports a 3rd Flurry of Blows at the moment though. On the other hand, it like wins the run for us. I'm gonna take a 3rd Flurry of Blows with Talk to the Hand. I'm going to skip Minecraft today. Well, I'm going to do the things in the title, and then nobody can predict the future. but I'm probably going to go to sleep. Can I explain what I mean when the deck doesn't support a third Flurry? Flurry is a card that is not very strong on turn 1. Our deck is having a lot of trouble on turn 1. Hey, Rosebench. Yeah, not really a weave deck at the moment either. Not sure that I want the unupgraded Sash Web. Okay. Omniscience Talk to the Hand is a good start to this fight. Have I tried skipping to turn 2? I've tried playing the Simmering Fury. Doesn't quite seem to have the desired effect though. Maybe I should try something else. Do I want to play Empty Mind? Sure. Did I want to play Flurry before it, maybe? Maybe. So here's the tricky thing about Flurry of Blows, is that this turn, they're not on my discard pile anymore. They're all on my draw pile. And if my deck's not particularly good at drawing cards quickly, that can become a fairly large problem pretty quickly. This time we're fine though. Double Omniscience, usually. Usually double Omniscience. I'm sorry to hear that, Swish Sketcher. I've missed a couple of flights in my day and it is never fun. It does feel like the deck got a lot better when I took another Omniscience. Like a lot better. How many flurries do I have? 3? It's very unlucky. I think we die to Act 3 bosses, then die again to Act 4 elites. Well, we have a long time before that happens. I don't think either of those things are particularly likely. If we played the fights without getting to improve the deck in any way, maybe. Omniscience is a 0 cost to play a Flurry of Blows as a 3 cost. Actual genius. I'm gonna take the Slaver's Collar. I'll give up 1 energy in hallway fights for the ability to upgrade cards. Ooh, I like this left path. That's always nice when the first one you look at's good. The other ones are almost as good. It's a really good act. Anywhere that we go is pretty decent here. I guess the question is how much I want a store on my path. If I want a store going left, it gets me 2. If I don't want to store, this path might actually be better. It has 1 more campfire on it, so a campfire or a store. Campfires are very good for me. Let's go for the campfires. There's always a store in Act 4. This would be a great time to have 1 more energy, huh? Do I have lethal? I probably have lethal. But how? 2 eruptions. The first one's double damage. 2 wallops. 36 plus 36 is 72. It doesn't kill, but next turn we usually kill. I could also go 2 Fear No Evils, 2 Eruptions. Which is 16, 24... 9, 18, 27, 51. And then I have 2 energy, which lets me play Talk to the Hand, Crush Joints. Wall and Wrath, so that's another 34. Which is also not enough. Welcome, Goku-hin. Energy pot seems alright. Fear No Evil also seems okay. I wish that the first few turns of these fights were better than they are. I'm gonna go for this. I got a lizard tail and stuff. Okay. Yeah, I wish that my turn 1 hands were this every time. This is it exactly. Note that there are no flurry of blows in this hand. Simmering Fury, just janky rushdown. There is at least 1 similarity between those 2 things. I'm not sure that there's more than 1. Oh, Burn only plays once. I guess that makes sense. I'm gonna take the wheel kick plus. It's actually my highest damage attack by a significant amount, which is important with omniscience. Yeah, Frankus. Imagine how hard this game would be if I didn't just draw Omniscience turn 1 every time. Glad we never have to actually practically experience that. Yeah, loss of will. Nope. Pretty sure this is a spot where we stay in Wrath. Do I ever just die? Yeah, sometimes. I think it's actually possible to die this turn. Not with that hand, though. It would have to be Defend, Ascender's Bane, Simmering Fury, or something like that. And just be dead. $14, $28, $40. Lizard Tail would keep the run going, it's true. No rest for the Watcher. Whew. Hello. Yeah, I think I keep playing cards, so we can get Ink Bottle back to a fairly high number here. Get Pen Nib a little bit advanced. If you Omniscience for Conclude, what happens? Well, you end your turn when you play Conclude. So your turn ends when you play Conclude. Yeah, Thor Darson, thanks for the 3 months. Ogbomo show to you too. Card draw upgrades are great here. Wallop upgrade isn't so bad. The Overdrive Cow. Is the fight over? Gotta be close. The boot. Tranquility's cool. Meditate's cooler, I think. I think we take Meditate. Meditate gets back Wallop and lets us play it again. Among other things. We're about to heal, so there's not any reason not to look at all of these. Blind, Forethought, Enlightenment. This deck might need to take Blind. I think we definitely take Violence as well. So Violence and Blind from this. I don't have to take Blind. But I suspect it's correct too. The fact that I have Ink Bottle makes taking the 0-cost stuff a little bit better even. Serenity! Watch, remember, live. This is the Watcher's mission. Is the thought process behind Blind that it clears exhaust or talk to the hand more than the weakness? That is one of the things that it does. It does both of the things. That one and also the other one. I think it's fight. Pretty sure this fight is long enough that I actually just exhaust the strike there. Guess I could have played Simmering Fury first. I enjoyed Book 4 of the Stormlight Archive, yeah. I think I killed this turn. Just looking at this hand. Oh, I'm not being attacked though. I think if I was being attacked, I would kill this turn. That's unlucky. Maybe I still kill this turn, actually. Just suck. You water things for the 6 months. I heard of 15.ai. I have not. I've got 8 slow stacks so far. I'm about to pen nib. It would like sort of be nice to pen nib the wheel kick. But I don't think it's such a big deal that I meant to not play this flurry. Because if I play the wheel kick later in the turn, it deals more damage anyway. Alright, the tricky thing is I don't even want to end the fight here. I want to wait as long as I can. Get Ink Bottle back toward 9. Damaru. Flying Sleeves, Empty Fist, and Weave. Feels like this is the first turn in a long time with no talk to the hand, although still no talk to the hand. Actually, don't think I get to play Eruption here either. Maybe just go Conclude so I have Pendeb for Wallop next turn. This fight's gonna take a little bit longer. Okay. One saving grace here is if I had 5 energy, this wouldn't have happened. So, Iron Furs, thanks for the 3 months. I'm Bomusher to you too. And Bermuda Quads, thanks for the $25 donation. Says Merry Xmas Jorbs, thanks for the many hours of Slay the Spire. You're very welcome. Hope you're having an okay holiday season. Hope it's been just dandy. Wow, this turn's also very bad. Nice. Hitting the flurry there was the hope. Maybe I'll have to rest at the last campfire. Oh my lord. I'm just going to die. Just watch your things. There is a halt. I don't think I want an unupgraded halt with no dex scaling here. And then we immediately walk into this fight with turn 1 Omniscience and... Huh. Okay. If I go... I want to set up a good next turn, I think. Alternately, I can just go double Eruption, double... Double Fear No Evil, double Eruption? Gives me some energy to work with. Double Fear No Evil, double Wheel Kick, sort of interesting. Nah, never mind. Double Eruption, double Bowling Bash exists. Figured this would probably work somehow. The nice thing about drawing that many cards is I get some flurries into my discard pile. Okay, so, unsurprisingly, just watch your things. After taking 70 damage against a Spire Growth, we have taken 0 damage against Reptimancer. Meat on the bone. Get out of here. I'm gonna take the Cut Through Fate, I think. 5 energy for the rest of the run. Do have a talk to the hand. Stance Potion might be better than Power Potion. Depends. So if I were to upgrade something, it would probably be Wallop. Wallop's a good upgrade. Feels like we just die against Donu Deka though. I'd rather have a Lizard Tail than an upgraded Wallop. Oh, also getting to see the card reward sort of a big deal. Skip! Dreamcatcher can still give you Claw. That's a great point. I'm gonna use a Power Potion in this fight. I'm going to grab a Devotion, actually? Maybe? I think a Devotion. I have a Demaru, so this happens. There isn't even anything for me to do with turn 1 Omniscience here. I don't think. Maybe like get double Vigilance or something. I'll play this first. Double Vigilance, double Simmering Fury? Sort of like Simmering Fury later in the fight. Double Vigilance, double... I also sort of want Vigilance later in the fight. Conclude? Bowling Bash? Strike? Could just get rid of Strike. Witch Cube? The MTGA one. I believe I'm hoping that Deka dies pretty soon. I care more about killing Deka with this deck because the strength is less relevant than the daze is, I'm pretty sure. I'm guessing that they both actually die around about the same time anyway. Still only hits for 36. Want to hit for 80 instead? So the trick here is deciding which things I want in my next draw pile. I do want a Wheel Kick. I very much don't want these copies of Flurry of Blows. There's one more though. So we Fear No Evil now. Oh, I'm sort of dumb. Oh, I'm very dumb. Because I'm about to reshuffle. Huh. Alright, let's reshuffle. I wanted that meditate. Shoot. Okay. Possible that they both die this turn. Close, huh? Got the meat on the bone proc. Maybe I didn't have to rest. I wonder if I win this fight by waiting until turn 10 and then just killing in one go then. I might want to use my potion. I think I do want to use my potion. Hey, Dreadman! Boot has done 13 damage so far. That's almost 1 per turn. I don't really have scaling that helps a fight like this. So we have to hope that Wallop gets drawn at the right times. That would be one of them. I think it's worth hitting for 22. Well, I think I changed my mind, because I do have the strength scaling going. Okay. What's the plan here? No problem, dog barker. If I play cards, do I take more damage or less damage? I take slightly less damage. I'm able to like block for 5 basically. Strength scaling is stopping boot value. I think it's worth it to reset the clock just so I can play lots more cards next turn. God. Ew. I'd like to draw Meditate. Nope. Not a lot of block cards in there. I think if I hit Omniscience, I'm okay next turn though. I don't have Flurry of Blows applied anymore. Maybe I want Omniscience next turn, actually. If I play Omniscience right now and get Violence, it's sort of weird, but it guarantees that next turn I get to play Omniscience and Meditate, and I can be in Wrath. I have 2 more turns until... I think it will end before Demaru, actually. What else can I do? I think Omniscience Violence is actually the play. Wait, it doesn't guarantee, because I'm going to draw 1 less card. Huh, never mind. This is one of the worst possible things. I get Meditate, though. Just go Eruption and Meditate Wallop. Yeah, hello, Mr. Jackpots. This turn we have to be a little bit risky. There's no way around it. We have to do this. This. I hit Vigilance straight away, that makes it easy. 1, 2, 3, 4... Trying to work out if I can pen Nib Wallop. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I only have 6 more cards to play though. They would have to all be attacks, so it's not happening. Corrupt Gunder's endings 3 months. I want Simmering Fury, right? Block for 36 against 39. Plus... Ooh, do I get attacked for 9 more, or... How much more do I get attacked for here? Currently I'm being attacked for... Let's look it up. Do the exact math, because there's going to be rounding. I can do it without the math, probably. It's usually 6 times 3 base, so this is 13 times 3 plus vulnerable. It goes to 15 times 3 plus vulnerable, which is 22 times 3, 66. That seems like a really big number. I'm gonna decide that my math is wrong. It's actually 8 times 3 by default. 13 times 3. Yeah, that's right. 13 times 3 to 15 times 3 plus vulnerable. 22 times 3, 66. Really? That's a very big number. Are you sure? Because that number is huge. I'm gonna look for Cut Through Fate into weak here. Goodbye, friend Lizardtail. It's unfortunate. I feel like I needed that. Welp. Got out of the fight at least. So I have 400 gold to spend to try to get through Act 4. Damaru did nothing. Damaru did something in Donu Deka. But yeah, Damaru typically does nothing. So, not particularly remarkable for it to do nothing here. Simply buy another lizard tail. Looks like no. Apotheosis. I think Apotheosis is viable. I could take the spoon to try to play Omniscience and talk to the hand more often. It seems okay. Is that better than Apotheosis? I think it's probably better to buy potions along with that than to buy Apotheosis. Apotheosis. Apotheosis is a little bit of card draw. It's mostly like a strength buff, basically. I can instead go Spoon, Swift Potion, Skill Pot, and Card Remove. Seems a little bit more reasonable to me. Doesn't look like my defends are ever going to be good this run. I'm going to remove a defend over a strike and just assume that if I do win, which is not guaranteed, it's probably going to involve playing Talk to the Hand twice at least. Which potions am I using right now? How many skills are there that put me in Wrath? Not that many. I think if I do enter Wrath, I have, this hits for 72 with Pen Nib, so if I hit whatever it's called that puts me in Wrath, it becomes a decent turn. And I think I'm more likely to hit it with Skill Potion than Swift Potion. Blasphemy. Is Wreath of Flame enough? I doubt it. I'm gonna use both potions here. 54 twice. Then I can't kill the other one. I think I do this and hope I hit wheel kick. Let's do this and hope we hit wheel kick. Okay. Mummified hand. Do I perchance have a power in my deck? So I could add a Like Water Plus to my deck. It does two things. It puts a Like Water Plus in my deck. So now I have a second thing to Omniscience if I draw turn 1 Omniscience, which I'm sort of going to need to do. It also makes things cost less when I play it with Mummified Hand. I'm not sure that's a big deal. The other option is just to take Wave of the Hand. Wave of the Hand is good here. Should be good. I have the blind. I could just try to play blind lots of times, but I don't know how well that works. I'm gonna go for Like Water. 14 block per turn is so much. Turn 1 Talk to the Hand is not necessarily good. Spezia Beer, thanks for the 2 months. I sort of need to play that card twice in this fight. I guess it's a 50-50 if you play it with Spoon. I guess I have to play it, right? Do I play Empty Mind and risk hitting Omniscience? Feels sort of necessary? Ah, it's over. We already lost. At least the game is unapologetic about it. God. I wish I liked Watcher more than I do. But I just cannot get into runs like this one. Maybe we win still. It was a good turn. Am I even, like, alive? I may still just be dead, actually. Alright. Still alive. I want to hit a wall up, right? What a gross way to end the run. The moments in that run that like made a significant difference in it were taking 36 from the birds. That's about it.